Well, let me first of all say I absolutely love flying the C-141. Now, this was in the 1980s when I flew the airplane, and if you think back to the way the Air Force was in the 1980s, although women had just recently been allowed to fly military aircraft, we were not allowed to fly combat aircraft. The reason I had the C-141 as my 21st choice was I stacked my dream sheet with fighter aircraft. Knowing that I couldn't fly them, I thought that I would test the system, and I listed an F-4, an A-10, an F-15, an F-16, you name it. I had all these planes listed testing the system. Well, the C-141 was number 21 on my dream sheet. And when the form went down to the personnel center, the major who was running my assignment called me and said, "Eileen, would you send me a form that I can work with? I can't work with this." I said, "I know, but I'm testing the system." By 1993, the United States changed the rules so women could fly combat aircraft. At that point in time, I was already in the astronaut program, so I never had the opportunity to fly any airplane that was operationally could go into combat. Now, the C-141, being a transport airplane, was one of the planes that women could fly, along with tankers, trainers, administrative aircraft. Of the planes that I was allowed to fly, the C-141 was my first choice.
So we were called up here to actually conserve sections of the aircraft. We are cutting the cockpit to send to the Pima Air and Space Museum. We preserve aviation history.